Red tide relief for local businesses hurt by the apparent dip in tourism. Plus, we're in the dog days of summer, what you can expect for your work week ahead, and why the family of longtime ABC7 host Dr. Edward James are asking neighbors to honor his memory by voting. Your Suncoast News starts right now.
You're watching ABC7 News at 11.
Hello and welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Adam Cellini. Our top story tonight, businesses impacted by red tide could soon be getting some much needed relief from the state. ABC7's Erica Jackson has details on how this could help restaurants, shops, and other vendors who depend on beach visitors.
The Anna Maria Oyster Bar in Bradenton Beach is surrounded by water, and dockside diners are seeing more dead fish outside than on their plates, though the owner says it's getting better.
Yes, there are dead fish, but it's not as prevalent as everybody thinks it is.
John Horn is seeing less visitors on the island, making it harder to drum up business. From Pinellas down to Collier County, restaurants and shops are facing the same issue, which is why Governor Rick Scott included assistance for businesses in his emergency order for red tide.
It's going to help a lot of people get through this period where it is slow.
Small businesses with less than 100 employees can apply for short-term interest-free bridge loans of up to $50,000, which new businesses like Bunny and Pirates Bar can use to get back on their feet.
It would give me the opportunity to hire some extra help and help get things a little bit more under control from a small business ownership.
The Childs Group has too many employees to qualify, but CEO Robert Ball says he will benefit from Visit Florida's $500,000 emergency grant program, offering marketing and advertising reimbursements to groups like Visit Sarasota once the red tide subsides.
Things will trickle down, and we have folks that are up in Boston or Chicago that have no idea what's going on.
Horn and his partners are still deciding whether they will apply for a bridge loan. For now, he plans on educating customers on social media about the weather conditions.
We want to do anything we can to keep our community thriving.
Businesses have until October to apply for the small business loan, and groups must complete advertising spending by June 2019 in order to be eligible for reimbursements. Back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Erica. Well, the latest red tide report from Mote Marine Laboratory shows another tough day for most beachgoers. Just take a look at some of these images of dead fish sent to us tonight from Longboat Key. According to Mote Marine's report, a heavy amount of fish kills have been found at all tested Suncoast beaches, along with moderate respiratory irritation. You can find the full report on our website, mysuncoast.com, along with our complete news coverage of this disaster. Well, now let's take it over to Wendy Ross with a check on our first alert weather forecast tonight. And Wendy, how's it looking out there?
Well, we are finally seeing things calming down. We've had just a few lingering showers out there, but for the most part, all of it has moved out here into the Gulf of Mexico. The heavy rains are now well to our north, and we're not experiencing any of that right now. So at this point, things have finally calmed down. We've got a little bit of lingering showers, as I mentioned, east of I-75, and all of that is moving off towards the northwest. So pretty much by midnight tonight, we should see completely clear conditions across our area as far as the rain is concerned. And this is being verified by the fact that our rain chances go down to 0% and then back up to about a 10% chance until about 7 o'clock in the morning. And then we have better opportunities for rain during the morning hours with a 20 to 30% chance in the forecast. Right now, 76 degrees, but that humidity is high, so it's pretty sticky out there if you're walking outside. Winds are coming in out of the east at around 6 miles per hour, and everywhere around the area we're looking at temperatures in the mid to upper 70s right now. And man, that humidity is high. Adam?
All right, thank you, Wendy. Now to a developing story in Nashville, Tennessee. A manhunt is underway for 2 suspects wanted in a double murder. But that's not all. Authorities say the pair may also be connected to a string of shootings. Authorities releasing this image of a dark Chevy sedan. They say the 2 men inside ambushed a group of friends outside a Nashville bar on Friday night, demanding money before gunning down 33-year-old Bartley Teal and 30-year-old Jamae Sarantonio. Teal had been out celebrating his birthday. Their murders stoking fears after 2 other violent attacks, all within a 10-mile radius. On August 8th, a woman out walking her dogs was shot in the back and paralyzed during a robbery. And on August 14th, another woman robbed and shot to death while waiting for the bus to work. Tonight, the suspects are still at large as authorities warn those living nearby not to go outside alone. Another story we are following tonight, authorities investigating a police officer who rammed a teenager with his SUV. The teen taking off when police tried to stop him for not having a light on his bike. As ABC's Whit Johnson reports, the chase then taking a dangerous turn with a crowd converging after he was struck by a patrol car.
Tonight, Sacramento police releasing dramatic video of a patrol SUV hitting a 16-year-old suspect. Watch again as the police cruiser makes a hard left turn, knocking the teen to the ground. I'm sorry! The teen heard on body cam video screaming, "I'm sorry." Officers rushing to handcuff the boy, then asking where it hurts.
So where's your injury at? What hurts?
Police say they were delayed in getting medics to the scene due to the angry crowd shouting at officers. The July 22nd incident starting moments earlier. Officers say they stopped the teen for riding a bicycle after dark without a front light. After a few questions, the teen takes off running.
Blue jeans, blue shirt.
A different patrol car joining the chase. Investigators say that cruiser ramming the teen. He was treated for non-life-threatening injuries and given a citation for resisting arrest.
Whether or not that officer intended to hit him going that fast is, unclear from the video. At best, it was negligence. At worst, it was a deliberate use of force.
In early findings, investigators say the SUV lost control, traveling too fast while making that sharp turn, calling the collision an accident.
The investigation has determined that the speed is the primary reason the incident occurred.
The department is now reviewing its policies in an effort to prevent something like this from happening again. Now to incredible new video out of Montana tonight. A father and son lucky to be alive after escaping a raging wildfire. The whole thing captured on video.
Jesus, God, help us.
That panicked voice you hear belongs to Justin Bilton. He and his 70-year-old father were camping in Glacier National Park when they were caught in the middle of a wildfire, racing to escape back to the main campsite in their car. The blaze all around them, those two coming across a burning tree, which forced them to throw the car in reverse. But what they didn't realize, that decision likely saved their lives.
When I put the car in reverse and looked out the back window, I couldn't see anything. I didn't have the headlights anymore, and somehow I was able to stay on the road.
Still in reverse, the pair were ultimately rescued by a ranger on a boat. They are now back home and safe with an incredible story to tell. Now to new developments in the investigation into allegations of abuse against more than 300 Catholic priests. The Bishop of Pittsburgh's Roman Catholic Diocese this morning going on this week to respond to that 900-page grand jury report, saying he followed every single step needed for responsible action after allegations of child sexual abuse.
We've listened to them carefully. Second of all, we've removed priests from ministry. Third of all, we have in fact turned it over to the district attorneys of the appropriate counties.
Now, despite Zubik's claims, the report lists several cases that he allegedly mishandled, first as a priest and later as a bishop. 2 years in the making, that report finding more than 1,000 children abused by 300 Catholic, quote, predator priests in 6 Pennsylvania dioceses over the past 70 years. Of those priests accused, ABC7 has learned that at least one worked here in Sarasota, while a second moved here after retiring. Well, with early voting now open in Sarasota and Manatee counties for the primary elections on August 28th, a local event, Souls to the Polls, is pushing for a higher voter turnout, especially from the African American community. Newtown has an early voting location this month for the first time in years. The takeaway from this event, your vote is important and don't let anyone tell you different. Today's event also honoring 2 individuals with the first ever Dr. Ed James Civil Rights Award, which was presented by his son.
Today we gave away the first annual Dr. Ed James Civil Rights Award, which is really cool because today is actually my dad's birthday. And so we awarded Dr. Lawrence Miller and Hugh Culverhouse, two pillars in our community who've been fighting for justice for a very long time.
The Dr. Ed James Civil Rights Award is given to individuals who have fought for justice and hold others accountable within the community. And happy birthday, Dr. James. Well, the Sarasota Supervisor of Elections releasing the vote by mail and early voting turnout numbers so far. As of today, Sarasota County reporting almost an 11% turnout rate with over 34,000 votes already cast. Early voting continues through Saturday, August 25th. And if you have any questions about where you can cast your vote, we have a list of early voting locations on our website, mysuncoast.com. Well, a project to stop erosion at the DeSoto National Memorial Park in Bradenton is now underway. For the second year in a row, volunteers placing 800 shell bags and planting 75 mangroves to help stabilize and create new shorelines. The oysters placed today will settle and become an artificial reef.
There are a lot of historic areas in the park, and so we want to do stabilizations in front of those areas in order to stop some of the erosion, build up the vegetation on the shoreline, stabilize the sediment there, and kind of stop a lot of those historic areas from being washed out.
The project is in partnership with the University of South Florida. Well, still to come here on ABC 7, amid growing concern over the shortage of the crucial medical device EpiPens, how the FDA is responding, plus Netflix under fire. Should bingers be worried the streaming service may soon be adding commercials?
My name is Stephen Jaffe. The law firm's name is Farmer Jaffe. One of the beautiful things about Julius is he's always smiling, and it becomes infectious. The fact that Julius has a disability has absolutely nothing to do with the quality of work that he's done. Just a great person you want on your staff.
Hi, this is Dan Marino. When your business recruits people with disabilities, everybody wins. To find out how, go to disabilitieswork.employflorida.com.
Did you know you could get life insurance for less than 32 cents a day? With Guaranteed Acceptance whole life insurance through TruStage, you can get up to $25,000 in protection with a single phone call. TruStage can help free your family from immediate financial stress when you're gone.
Utility bills, mortgages, car payments, those are a lot of things that can add up pretty fast.
And even if you're on a fixed income, prices fit your budget, starting at less than 32 cents a day. Plus, your price will never increase and your benefit will never decrease. And with no medical tests or health questions, you cannot be turned down for any reason. Call 1-800-842-7189. Now, for a free, no-obligation quote, TruStage offers plans to fit your budget. Help protect your family from immediate financial burdens after you're gone with Guaranteed Acceptance whole life insurance through TruStage. Call 1-800-842-7189 now.
Patriotism. It inspires passionate debate. It's worn like a badge of honor with good reason, because it means love and devotion for one's country. But what really makes up this country of ours? It's the people. To love America is to love all Americans. This year, patriotism shouldn't just be about pride of country. It should be about love. Love beyond age, sexuality, disability, race, religion, and other labels. Because love has no labels.
You now have the power to prioritize your Facebook feed and get local news and information from the team you trust. Go to the ABC7 Sarasota page on Facebook. Give us a like, then click following and choose See First. That's it. Customize even more by choosing notifications. Choose breaking news, posts, live videos, anything you want to see in real time. Take control of your newsfeed and stay connected to what's happening in your community with ABC7 on Facebook.
The following message is brought to you by Mesobook.com.
People who have been diagnosed with mesothelioma have many questions. How did I get this disease? What are my treatment options? How will this affect my loved ones? You need answers, which is why we offer a free book written by medical professionals who have treated mesothelioma.
Call toll-free at 1-800-777-1366 or go to Mesobook.com.
Keep up with the Suncoast. Watch your favorite ABC 7 shows on your streaming device.
Crucial medical device, EpiPens, as ABC's Janae Norman reports parents getting anxious that they may have to send their children back to school without it.
They're used to give potentially life-saving injections for dangerous allergic reactions. But tonight, nationwide EpiPen shortages are leaving parents on edge just as students head back to school.
I went to the pharmacy, as I always do whenever I need an EpiPen, and they said, we have no EpiPens.
Rachel Hamasaki's kindergartner has a severe nut allergy. She says she called 34 pharmacies near Denver searching for the critical medicine before finding one 40 minutes away.
You have to have it if you have a severe allergy.
This mom near Dallas didn't have much luck either.
I started calling and calling and calling, and it didn't matter who I called. Walgreens, CVS, Tom Thumb, Albertson, nobody had it.
EpiPens help treat allergic reactions to things like insect stings, medications, and food. The end of the summer is often a peak season for refills, but according to the FDA, shortages began in May. In a statement, Mylan, the company that sells EpiPens, says they continue to experience interruptions and supplies vary from pharmacy to pharmacy, but that they're actively exploring several options that would help stabilize the supply. After calling several pharmacies, Megan Brunson finally found one for her 11-year-old son and offers this warning.
Be on the hunt. It's going to take some time.
And just last week, the FDA approved the first generic EpiPen, and that's good news for availability and also good for price, as an EpiPen typically costs between $300 to $600 without insurance. Well, in consumer news, binge watchers and cord cutters can breathe a sigh of relief. The streaming service Netflix setting the record straight. It will not be adding commercials. Users in the United Kingdom noticing commercials playing between episodes this week, sparking a barrage of angry tweets. What else? Online, threatening to cut subscriptions. Well, today Netflix putting the confusion to rest, saying it is only experimenting with video promotions between episodes to test recommendations, and should the service add that feature, viewers would be able to skip it. Yeah, sure.
That was a failed response.
That's how it always starts. Oh, you could skip it. And then you have to wait 5 seconds, and then you wait the whole thing.
Oh, my goodness.
Who am I kidding? We love advertisers here.
Well, yes, we do. We do love advertisers here. But I've got something on my phone that I've done. I have no idea what I've done, and now I get these ads popping up all over. So I'm going to have to talk to somebody under the age of 12 who can help me with that. But we are looking at, finally, some clearing conditions. We've got a couple of showers now located well out in the Gulf of Mexico, and we've had some lingering showers. Those are on their way out as well. The heaviest rains over the northern part of the state right now, and we don't have anything really to worry about here along the west coast of Florida. As I mentioned, just a couple of sprinkles still out here, and that is all moving off towards the northwest. So we're going to be seeing all of this coming to an end by midnight tonight. As a matter of fact, we're going to be seeing for the overnight time period only a 10% chance of rain is in the forecast, and then during the morning hours at 8, 9 o'clock, maybe a 20 to 30% chance of some showers that will be moving on through. This is what our future forecast looks like, and you can see that we are going to be seeing mostly fair skies by around 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock this morning. And then we're going to be back in the picture with a couple of showers that we're going to be seeing during the afternoon hours once again. We did have some good downpours today. You may have gotten stuck in one or two of them. 1 to 2 inches of rainfall taking place east of I-75 over Sarasota, parts of Manatee County. The heaviest rains for our area down in Charlotte County, almost 3 inches, and this all falling in a very short period of time, anywhere between 5 and 6 o'clock this evening, and then we got the rains coming through at around 7 o'clock here across west central or central and Sarasota and Manatee County, with heavy rains also to our north. As far as the temperatures are concerned, they were cooled down earlier as a result of the rain showers that came on through, and they've pretty much steadied themselves. So we're looking at readings in the mid to upper 70s, and they're not going to drop too much more before the night is over. We had a hot day once again today. Temperature high 92 degrees with an overnight low of 75. Here's the record set back in 2007, not too long ago. 96 degrees was the temperature then. And it's quiet in the tropics. We don't have anything going on. This is some great news. Nothing in the Caribbean and nothing in the Gulf of Mexico either. And if you are headed to the beach tomorrow, we are looking at winds coming in out of the southeast at around 10 knots, seas 1 to 2 feet, with a light chop on the bay and inland waters. And of course, we will see those isolated thunderstorms primarily in the afternoon hours. 88 degrees will be the high. The Gulf water temperature is 90. You can't even cool off. It's just so warm out there. This is what it's going to be like for the rest of this week, and it's really a typical summertime pattern. We're back to a 40 to 50% chance of rain, and then we're going to see our temperatures right here, right in the 90s for the most part, very close to 90 degrees all week long, with overnight lows in the mid to upper 70s. So it's going to be another hot slog throughout the week. Adam.
Now, sports.
Jameis Winston is suspended for the first 3 games of the regular season, but he's not letting it affect his effort this preseason. Winston had a big night as the backup in a decisive preseason win over the Titans, throwing for over 220 yards and 2 touchdowns in just a quarter of work. Here's head coach Dirk Cutter's response when asked after the game if he was disappointed to see Winston's preseason success, knowing he'll soon be unavailable.
No. Shoot, I thought he played really well, and it is what it is. I mean, we're over that. I mean, we got to move forward. We have 3 good quarterbacks, I think.
It was just good to get out there with the ones at the one offensive line. Those guys played great. I think we just doing really good as offense right now.
The NFL suspended Winston after investigating allegations he groped a female Uber driver back in 2016. A former Red Sox prospect turned Rays reliever stepping up in a big win over his former team. Jalen Beeks entered the game in the 2nd inning Sunday, getting Tampa Bay out of a jam, and held on strong deep into the 6th, striking out 2 and giving up just 1 hit through 4 shutout innings. C.J. Cron picked up his 24th home run of the season, and 5 Rays pitchers combined for an impressive 2-run shutout at Fenway Park. Astros starter Justin Verlander had a less impressive outing today, but despite giving up 7 hits and 4 earned runs, he did reach a very impressive milestone, picking up his 200th career win, putting him in an elite class and within 20 wins of Hall of Famers like John Smoltz and Pedro Martinez. Well, it didn't take much to send IndyCar driver Robert Wickens into a violent wreck on Sunday, tapping teammate Ryan Hunter-Reay and then flying into the fencing at the Pocono Raceway. Wickens was awake and alert as he was airlifted from the track, according to IndyCar officials. He was brought to a nearby hospital where he's being treated for, quote, orthopedic injuries. That's a look at sports. Your winning lotto numbers are straight ahead. Stay with us.
Cancer doesn't run in my family. That really was the farthest thing from my mind. I've been an athlete my whole life, and I work in sports, so my mindset was just, let's fight. So our stories are all unique, so whatever you're going through, ask questions, get information, and be involved. Don't ignore the signs. Join the fight. I'm Tony Beasley, and I'm a stage 2 colorectal cancer survivor.
This is an important message for anyone with Medicare. You may be eligible for an all-in-one Medicare plan that combines hospital, medical, and prescription drug coverage together with extra benefits that may include dental, vision, hearing aids, and much more. Some of these plans have a $0 monthly premium regardless of your income. That's right. For one low plan premium, or in some cases a $0 premium, you may be able to get coverage for your hospital visits, doctor appointments, prescription drugs, routine dental care, eyeglasses and contact lenses, hearing aids, and possibly more. Today may be the first time you've heard about this type of Medicare plan. The advisors at the Medicare.com helpline are licensed insurance agents who will explain more when you call. Call now to see if you qualify. Call the number on your screen now. Call now to see if you qualify for these benefits. You worked hard for your Medicare. Now is the time for your Medicare to work hard for you. Not affiliated with or acting on behalf of any government agency or program.
Check out My Suncoast Dining on MySuncoast.com, your guide to the foodie lifestyle. ABC 7's own Chef Judy serves up her favorite recipes, cooking tips and trends, dining blogs, step-by-step videos, and Suncoast Restaurant Guide. You'll find it all at MySuncoast.com/dining. Keep up with the Suncoast. Watch your favorite ABC7 shows on your streaming device.
Did you know that a dirty CPAP system could make you sick? If you knew what could be growing in your mask and hose, it would keep you up at night. Now, SoClean.com has released the world's first automated hands-free CPAP cleaner and sanitizer. With its patented design, SoClean is fast, effective, and hands-free, killing 99.9% of all CPAP germs and bacteria. Try SoClean now through this special TV offer, risk-free for 30 days. Just call 800-604-0398.
The SoClean works, and it's a really effective product, and I couldn't believe how easy it was to use.
SoClean works on all popular CPAP machines and masks, destroying CPAP germs and bacteria without the daily hassle of washing your system by hand. Just place your mask in, close the lid, and walk away. Voila! Sanitized and ready to use. Try SoClean risk-free for 30 days. This is a limited-time offer. Call now, 800-604-0398. Or visit SoClean.com today.
The Florida Lottery winning numbers are sponsored by Frontier Fios.
It was a special training day for the Sarasota Canine Search and Rescue Team. The county allowing handlers along with 18 trained dogs to use Wakeland Elementary School in Bradenton for the day. The team's practicing a range of scenarios, including a stage search and rescue outside, while inside, dogs were sent to look for traces of blood at a mock crime scene. Each task preparing the team in the event of a real-life emergency. And what's interesting about the search and rescue dogs, not all the German Shepherds I think we associate with. You see one there, but I think Jacqueline Matter did a story with the manatee search and rescue dogs, and it was just a whole range of species. It was all these different dogs.
And for them, it's just a game.
Yeah, that's right.
For them, it's just a lot of fun, so I think that's great.
Very cool.
That's wonderful. And we're going to see a good night tonight. You know, pretty much the rain is over, and so everything's moved out into the Gulf of Mexico, and we're going to be left with a week that's going to be very typical for this time of the year for the rest of tonight. Warm and humid. Very, very humid.
Also typical for this time of year.
Yes,
I
indeed.
imagine.
Yes, indeed.
Well, thanks for joining us. Good morning, Suncoast. Back at 5 a.m.
We've been fighting the war on drugs for a long time. We answer the phone 24/7, 365 days a year. On a busy night, we answer hundreds of calls. This war on drugs needs our intervention.
Since 2014, Addiction Hope and Helpline has helped people struggling with drugs and alcohol.
When the phone rings, we help people when they need it the most. When we get a caller into treatment, it feels right. It feels good. It's a blessing.
If you're struggling, drinking, using, and need to get clean, don't suffer alone in silence. Call Addiction Hope and Helpline.
Our people understand, and many are also in recovery. Call for support and strength. You can call for someone who can't or isn't willing. It's an act of love. Together we can help you beat this thing and erase addiction from your vocabulary once and for all.
Call 800-871-1644. 800-871-1644.
I work hard all day, and this is why. But taking care of my money has never been easy. Brinks knows what's valuable to me, making it easy to keep track of my money and pay my bills on time.
Here's to the strong, to the dependable, to the trusted. Your family counts on you. Who can you count on? The Brinks Prepaid MasterCard. With direct deposit, you can get your paycheck or government payments up to 2 days faster.
I don't have time to wait for a paycheck, cash it, and then run around and pay bills. Brinks knows what's valuable to me, time.
Call now or go online to get your Brinks Prepaid MasterCard. There's no cost to order and no credit check. Load money onto your card and then shop online, pay bills, buy groceries.
I get a text alert every time our card is used, so we always know our balance.
And we're protected from unauthorized transactions. Brinks gives us peace of mind.
With Brinks, you can conveniently manage your money online and with the mobile app.
I get cash back on everyday purchases.
Brinks knows what's valuable to me. Saving money.
Call now or go online to get your Brinks prepaid MasterCard. There's no credit check and no cost to order. And with a qualifying direct deposit, we'll upgrade you to Brinks Preferred with extra benefits, including a savings account with up to a 5% annual percentage yield. And in this TV-only offer, personalize your Brinks prepaid MasterCard with your photo for added security. Get paid faster with the Brinks prepaid MasterCard. Manage your money on the go, anywhere, and get the peace of mind you deserve. Brinks knows what's valuable to you. Call right now to order your Brinks prepaid MasterCard.
Call 1-800-290-8144.
There's no cost to order. Call now.